I am so scared of IELTS. I do not really know the details about IELTS, but everyone tells me it is so hard and so difficult. Yes, and I hear it is so boring to study for. I have struggled for many years trying to find an interesting IELTS class. How can I learn more about IELTS? And is there an interesting way to study for IELTS? The good news is there is a way to understand IELTS, and it can be interesting to study for. Watch the rest of this video to understand IELTS and see how interesting studying for IELTS can be. What is IELTS? It is the International English Language Testing System. Who creates the IELTS test? It is a partnership between the University of Cambridge, IDP International Education Specialists from Australia, and the British Council. Am I the only one taking this test? In 2019, the test was taken over 3.5 million times throughout the world, in over 140 countries and in over 1,200 testing centers. Why do so many people take this test? There's a variety of reasons. People study abroad, they want to qualify for a better job, and it's required for a visa in many countries. Are there different IELTS tests? Yes, there are two. There's the academic test, which 76% of the test takers take, and there's the general test, taken by 24% of the IELTS test takers. What test should I take? Well, the academic test is available to study at a university for undergraduate or graduate school, to work in an English-speaking country for a professional organization, or to apply for a Tier 4 student visa. The IELTS general test, one can get a better job in your country, emigrate to an English-speaking country, you can work in an English-speaking country, or study or train for non-university degrees. What's the purpose of the test? The test is designed to measure your ability to communicate in English. Think about it. Each year, millions of people apply for university acceptance, a new job, or visas to other countries. The IELTS test is made up of 4 different parts: reading, writing, listening, and speaking. How long is the IELTS test? It's a total of 2 hours and 45 minutes, which is made up of 30 minutes for listening, 60 minutes for reading, 60 minutes for writing, and about 11 to 14 minutes for speaking. How does the scoring work? Your result is called a band score. The lowest band score is 0, and the highest band score is 9.0. These are the band score definitions of someone's English ability. A 9.0 is an expert user. An 8.0 is a very good user. A 7.0 is a good user. A 6.0 is a competent user. A 5.0 is a modest user. A 4.0 is a limited user. A 3.0 is an extremely limited user. A 2.0 is an intermittent user. A 1.0 is a non-user. And a 0.0 is someone that did not answer the questions. Here is an example of how band scores work. The 4 different band scores and then an overall score. Let's say the writing band score was 5.5. The reading band score was 6.0. The listening band score was 6.5. The speaking band score was 7.0. The overall average score between those four is 6.25. In this case, IELTS would round it up to an overall band score of 6.5. What band score do I need? It really depends on your situation, but here are some examples. Top universities in the UK and US are in the range of 7.0 to 7.5. Good universities abroad are 6.0 to 6.5. A good job internationally is 6.0 to 7.0. A good job within your country could be in the range of 5.0 to 6.0. And to obtain a visa internationally could range from 4.0 to 5.5. What is the average score for everyone taking the test during a year? Well, it's broken down into the 4 different sections and then an overall score, further broken down by female and male scores. In 2018, the average IELTS score was 6.1 for women and 6.0 for men, which breaks down as follows. Listening was 6.25 for women, 6.21 for males. Reading 6.19 for females, 6.06 for men. Writing 5.64 for women, males were 5.54. Speaking was 5.96 and males were 5.88. How much does the test cost? Well, there are more than 1,200 different testing centers throughout the world, and the cost ranges between $210 and $240 depending on your country's testing center. How much time will I need to study for the IELTS test? Well, there's no perfect answer to this question. It really depends on a variety of factors, including what your current English skills are, what band score you would like to achieve, and how much improvement will you require to obtain your band score goal from where you are now. How can you make the IELTS test not so scary? There's a number of different things you can do. You can learn to practice perfectly, find a great teacher, and use the best study materials available. You can also learn how to take the test. IELTS is like a puzzle or a game. If you learn the rules of the game, you will succeed. We offer a variety of different plans to help you prepare for your IELTS examination. Maybe you have to take the test soon, and we've got a 1-week plan or a 30-day plan for you. We also have a 60-day plan. Our most popular plan is the 90-day plan. And we also have a 180-day plan for those that have some more time. Please check EnglishLeadershipAcademy.com for more information. We hope you've enjoyed this overview of the IELTS test. And as you can see, the key to the IELTS test is great preparation. If you are prepared, there's no reason to be scared of the IELTS test. Let us help you with your preparation of the IELTS test and help you succeed.